she went to Ghana. Why? Was something super important, something she really needed to get? No, she was a damn boondoggle. Like she had to be there for the inauguration of the leader. Who gives a shit whether we have an LA mayor at the inauguration in Ghana? I mean, it's ridiculous. Anyway, okay, so she is totally incompetent.
Megyn, she didn't even pre-position herself. She was in Ghana. I mean, she's created a situation where the tragedy is so deep in her own city that Ghana actually looks pretty good to a lot of the residents. And that is quite the heavy lift for someone in America to pull off.
Meanwhile, many critics say LA Mayor Karen Bass should have canceled her trip to Ghana before the fires broke out. I mean, if she wanted to go to a foreign land where no one speaks English, she could have stayed in California.
What the heck is in Ghana? I'm just saying, like,
who gives a crap? Why is the LA mayor going to Ghana for some political event? What in the actual F?
We did an editorial on this particular topic in our earlier episode, and we talked about how Megyn Kelly disrespected the people of Ghana when trying to, attack the mayor of Los Angeles for coming to Ghana during the presidential inauguration. We got a response. Now, it shows that this lady, this is how she talks. She applies a lot of emotion and without applying any emotional intelligence to everything that she's saying. She applies a lot of makeup on her face with no makeup on her brain. She talks with she just vents without considering the emotion, the feeling of the other people. In as much as people were asking that, is the mayor of Los Angeles the firefighter in the city, or did she come to Ghana with the fire extinguishers in Los Angeles, or did she come to Ghana with all the fire hydrants in the city? This is government, and we have a lot of people in the government. So if the mayor is not there, why is it that nobody can act? And she coming to Ghana is not the reason for the fire in Los Angeles anyway. So attacking her, we were not trying to defend the mayor, but we were saying that in a way that you are trying to, criticize the mayor, be mindful, because this is an international issue, and you talking about it, you must be very careful not to insult the other people. But it shows that almost all of them in all the events is like they are attacking the nation of Ghana. Why the mayor need not to be there, and as if Ghana is a place that nobody is supposed to be, or the mayor is not like has descended so low to go into a country like Ghana. That was our issue, and we got a response for them. In the response, we kind of get it that this is how she is. She just open her mouth and say it and say it and say it. We have those kind of people in Ghana as well. Yeah.
Megyn and Harry, these absolute cretins, decide to inject themselves into the devastation in Los Angeles for one reason: to get their faces back on camera and to improve their image. They made sure that their names got in the press, and that was the name of the game. First of all, I got one other thing. When you're actually a member of the royal family, Harry and the British population answers to you, sort of, they're your subjects. Maybe they do need to see you during times of tragedy. You're in America now, and we don't give a shit about you. You're not our fucking prince. You'll never be king. We hate your wife. Stay at home in your $29 million mansion, all right? Stop getting off on the trauma porn of real suffering in Los Angeles.
Now, I don't know if I should address her as a lady or a gentleman. Looking at the way this person is talking, you see that she is not considering the emotion of anybody. Just open her mouth and say it. Just open her mouth, and anything that comes into her mouth. And you have a lot of people, behind the camera watching her freely vent just like that. Okay. So we will not talk much about her as a person, but the warning that we gave in the earlier episode that don't try to disrespect the country like Ghana again. And when talking about international issue, go detail and find out the reason for the action. If not, you just go out and put your ignorance out there. Now, in another video that actually tackled the issue, we see that now a lot of people that are supposed to have the platform that she's having, we're not having the platform. Watch this video.
Karen Bass was not on vacation in Ghana. Karen Bass went to Ghana for the presidential inauguration. The inauguration for President John Mahama. Now, before you get mad, understand why she was there. It's important that people in the United States and politics make these visits. Karen Bass, being in Ghana, helps represent the United States in foreign relationships. It helps to strengthen the relationships, And it also helps to represent the United States. Now, there are arguments all over the internet that Karen Bass should have known these fires were coming. She shouldn't be traveling abroad while she's in office, and she should have came home sooner. Or LA had budget cuts. What is she doing over there? But I think we have to remember that it's important to support these international relationships with democratic countries like Ghana. What do you think, TikTok? Do you think Karen Bass was out of line? Or do you think it's good that the United States sent a representative over to the presidential inauguration in Ghana to support them and build stronger relationships between the US and Ghana?
This is a wise woman speaking. These are the people that are supposed to have the platform that Megyn Kelly is having. But you know, life is not fair. So we gave the warning that we are supposed to give. It's up to her to take it or not. But if she doesn't, people like Kevin Taylor and Tony Jonas will take over from the US from us. My name is Xavier. This is also and so you'll come back with another episode again. Keep watching our show and then subscribe. Do subscribe to our page. We are out.